What's happening, guys? So we are back with a reaction, yeah. And what I want to react to, this probably shouldn't take long. We've got the Arsenal Bunnies game on right now, currently winning 2-1 because that's what European champions do. But yeah. Anyways, got a reaction, and yeah, it's gone from King Arteta to now. Let's just call it King Lee Gunner. Whoop. Yep. 3-1. 3-1. Arsenal winning 3-1. Arsenal are winning 3-1. As I'm recording this, they get the Arsenal women's games on, playing the London City Lionesses. Came from 1-0 down to now currently winning 3-1. And Black Stenius, who scored the winning goal in the Champions League final, has came on and scored the third goal for us. So yeah, again, like I said the women's game, pays more attention to that. You know what I mean? I'd have done a watch along for it if I wasn't going to look at that as a foul. I'd have done a watch along for this game if I got home in time. I didn't want to do one in the middle of while the game's on. But yeah. Yeah, King Arteta to King Lee Gunner, essentially. That's where we've gotten to now. So let's talk about this. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. Oh, is it going to be 4-1? 4-1? Jesus Christ. Just like I said, as I'm recording this, the game's on. 4-1 now. But hell, the Bunnies are turned up sick. The Bunnies are turned up. Anyways, guys, let's get into this. I'm getting a bit distracted here. You know what I mean? Because I've got the Bunnies on the TV and they're killing it. The European champions and that. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways. So we've gone from King Arteta to King Lee Gunner. And that's referring to this guy here. Yeah? You guys might remember him because I did a reaction to him when he was saying King Arteta and all this stuff, yeah? You man might remember that. But now he's turned over a new leaf. So I just want to react to just that. You know what I mean? And then we'll see what went on further.
Yeah, disappointed is the feeling. It's a little bit gutting because I feel like it was there for the taking. I feel like we could have gone for it. And it's hard to take, but at the same time,
yeah, I am actually worried, Christian. And you lot have seen me on AFTV for about 3-4 years. King Arteta, I've been backing it, but I'm going to give you exclusive. That worried me, bro. That worried me. And I'll tell you why it worried me.
So obviously they're talking about the last game that we played, which was against Liverpool at Anfield. And man like Hugo is worried. Man's actually said, yeah, that he's worried. So you went from King Arteta to King worried.
Hey, you ain't going too goddamn far now.
Some toxic positives might see it that way. Anyways, let's listen to some more what he's saying.
Because I think Liverpool were there for the taking. I saw Liverpool against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield and they were shit. Kirkis has been shit for the last 2-3 games. I saw Kanate shit start to the season. They hate it when people attack them. Look at what Semenyo did when Bournemouth came against them. Look how Gordon was running.
You see, not even this guy can even defend Arteta because again, as he explained, Liverpool was there for the taking, and he, the manager, decided, despite I just signed Eze, got 1 year in a new deal, etc., I'm going to stroll up to Anfield with 4 centre backs and 3 DMs. What a prick the manager really is, and Hugo now is seeing it. Now he's seen the light. We'll see how long it lasts, though. We'll see how long it lasts.
There was a chance there, and this was the first time I actually thought we're going to beat them at Anfield. I thought we had a fantastic opportunity. Do you know what I mean? I really felt this is the time, but we've got to attack them. Their confidence isn't the highest. They're in transition. I don't think Wirtz has done that well. I think Salah's hardly in the game. I think there's something going on there as well. I think this was the time to go and win that game. And it does come back. And as much as I hate to admit it, as much as I'm mutating, I wish Lee Gunner was here. I'm mutating, yeah. You know what I mean? As much as I hate to say it, it was Arteta.
Man said he's mutating. Man said he is mutating. And he said he wishes Lee Gunner was here. I mean, man said he's mutating. Anyways, let's let him continue on what he was saying.
Yeah. You know what I mean? As much as I hate to say it, it was Arteta's fault, bro, because he wasn't brave enough. You got to be brave, bro. We're not going to win the league. We're going to come second again. And when I watched that game, and the reason I was worried, Christian, was I thought, fuck it, bro. I saw this against Bayern Munich in the Champions League a few seasons ago. I saw it against PSG at home. Do you know what I mean? It's the same old. You know, it's just defensive. And so you've got the fucking creative players. Sorry to swear, bro. I couldn't believe Eze wasn't starting, bro. I could not believe it. Odegaard, I'll be honest, I didn't want him to start. I wanted Eze to start. I said to Robbie on AFTV, I said I wanted Dalman to start. People said, "Oh no, he's too young. It's Anfield." I see Dalman as Lamine Yamal, and I know people might laugh and whatever. I think he's got that special quality. And Dan's from Colchester, bro. My daughter lives around there as well. You know the hype. Everyone knows how good Dalman is. If we had Lamine Yamal, he would start. And I think sometimes you've got to be brave, be a bit different. But even so, forget Dalman. How can you not start? Eze is not exactly like unfit. Do you know what I mean?
See, guys, he's seen it. He's seen the light. He's seen it. He's seeing what everybody else is seeing. Oh, is it going to be 5-1? Is it going to be 5-1? Is it going to be 5-1? Hang on a minute. The bunnies are in the... Oh, no, tackled. Ooh, she win it back. Ball in. Ooh. Oh, that's a mistake from them. The bunnies are still on it. I'm still a little bit distracted right now. There's a player down for the Lionesses. But we're still carrying on. No, we're not showing any mercy. This Arsenal side is not showing any mercy at all. There's a player down and we're just playing on. No, it's out now. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Even though we're not live, I forgot to mention that we're not live. But yeah, he's seen the light. He's seen everything that we us toxic negative fans have seen now. The guy who's toxic positive, now he's turning around saying, "Oh no, Arteta's fault. I can't get behind this." You know what I mean? But like I said, we'll see how long this lasts. I'll get to the part when Lee Gunner comes on. I'll just let him finish what he's saying, and then we'll go.
He played couples. What was it? He played in that Community Shield, and he did really well. Do you know what I mean? So he's got.
Oh yeah, our new signing for the women's, Olivia Smith, the caramel bunny. Yeah, she's got a screamer in this game, and she's woman of the match. Let's just say. Just want to throw that in there.
That he's got that, and it would have lifted the crowd. It would have put them on the back foot. All of that psychology would have come to play. If we attack them, Semenyo absolutely ripped them a few weeks ago, and then it goes back to the manager. The manager's not brave enough, bro. And that's it was that point. Like I felt this a little while, yeah. But because of all the negativity, and sometimes I think people are a bit too negative, and I'm with you, Christian, like this, like, anything that Arteta does is wrong. I don't want to go completely down that camp either, But I think if we're looking to be balanced, I don't think he's the guy that's going to get us over the line. I don't.
Boy, man said it. Yeah. He doesn't think King Arteta will get us over the line, guys. He said that. He actually said that.
I've seen him do it.
Let's bring this back. Let's bring this back.
Is wrong. I don't want to go completely down that camp either. But I think if we're looking to be balanced, I don't think he's the guy that's going to get us over the line.
I've seen
I don't
him
believe
do
that anymore. And as much as I
Wild. That's where he is now, but we'll see how long it lasts. We'll see how long it lasts. We're on the third game in. Yeah. And man who was King Arteta, yeah, has now turned around and said, I don't think that Arteta is the guy to win us the big stuff, basically. That's where we are now, you know. You know what? I'll give him a Don DeMarco for that alone, yeah? Even though I don't really want to give him one because I just don't really believe that he's really going to be about that life. You know what I mean? But I'll give him one anyway. Because what I do know is, should we get in a title race and you know, we start coming on strong, you know, he's back to King Arteta again. Oh, we're in the box here. We're in the box. Oh, save. We're straight out the keeper, but still, if anything, the shot was you know. But the game, there's like 3 minutes left. 6 minutes into added time. We're 3 minutes into the added time. The bunnies have been killing it. Anyways, yeah, let's get back to what he's saying. Jesus.
camp either. But I think if we're looking to be balanced, I don't think he's the guy that's going to get us over the line. I don't believe that anymore. And as much as I hate to admit that, you know, and I get called, you know, and I go on holiday, oh, King Arteta, oh, you believe in Arteta, oh, I've argued till I've gone blue. But you got to go with the evidence. And the second point I'd like to make is we take a whole, it's all data. We're talking about Martinelli, bro. He's regressed. Like, we all agree on this panel, he's regressed. He's not a forward anymore. He's a wing back. He's literally a wing back. He's forgot how to go forward. And he hasn't got the intelligence. He's so, I don't want to call him brain dead, but when he comes to the final third, that little thing that he does with his feet, we all know when it's going to go out of play. How many times?
You know, when you see you know, the European winner for Arsenal just pop up on your screen. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit distracted because I've got the game on here as well. But you know, you got to. Throwing that in there, you get me? Sleggers in, fam. Sleggers in. The bunnies are killing it. The bunnies are killing it. They've been killing it all game. I didn't see. When I started watching the game, they were already 1-0 down. And it was only a matter of time, you know what I mean? It's 4-1 now, you know what I mean? Into the last minute of added time. This could be 5. If she gets the ball in the box, it could be 5. It could be 5. Could be 5. We're killing it. Why? Could be more goals in this game, in all fairness. But, you know, 4-1, it sounds about Arsenal, you know what I mean? At home as well. Because the women's are playing the games at the Emirates now, you know, which is deserved, really. European champions and that. Oh. That's a foul. Anyways, yeah, wild out here.
We've seen it, bro. He's a wing back. He hasn't got the confidence. And that worries me as well, because we've become like a very good defensive team. I wanted Lee to be here because I actually think our sexy stallion, our pony, I think he did quite well. I think he played quite well. Do you know what I mean? With his long hair. But overall, Dad just got what I just said. But yeah, overall, I'm not convinced, bro. And I don't think if we play Martinelli, I don't, you know, the fact that he's regressed. And the last point, I agree with what you said as well, is that the injuries are really worrying me. And this is where Lee Gunner has got a really good point. You look at the fucking,
From King Arteta to King Lee Gunner. That's what we are, guys. Oh, don't worry. We'll get into the part where Lee Gunner comes on. And then, you know, Hugo is you know, all on Lee Gunner now.
Oh, that's classic.
You know what I mean? We'll get into that.
Injuries that we've had to our big players, either they're being overworked, overtrained. I don't know what's happening, but you know, Havertz never had an injury in his life. Now he's injured. You know, and not twice. Saka's got a very serious injury. Saliba, you played him when you.
The Arsenal Bunnies won, by the way. They just won 4-1. Slegger's in, you get me? Anyways, yeah, let's go back to what he's saying.
You know he's been injured before that. I don't understand that. Luckily we got Mascara. Do you know what I mean? And I know we want a squad, but at this rate, we're going to burn through our squad in the next 3 weeks. Do you know what I mean? And then we're going to be back to Marino up front. So I want to get.
I think you look. You made some good points. If I'm honest with you, Hugo, you've always been a massive fan, and you and I have never seen like the same in terms of where we are at, you know, with Arteta. But I think there's a lot of fans like you now that have gone from I believe to he's got to win soon to this is the last year he's got to go. And I truly believe there's only a number of fans that are not thinking like that now. And I think we've definitely got one on the panel. We might even have more than that. I'm going to come to North next, and I'm going to come to D.
Right, so let me skip through this. So Lee Gunner's on now at this point because I've listened to this. I haven't watched this. I've listened to it. So let's see where we are.
Their process under Klopp, trophies. Their process under Slot.
We've got Isaac. We might have won the Champions League last season. But we
might have won the quadruple. Who gives a shit? It's
no,
what
I give a shit because I go to
Let me try and bring this back because we're going off on a tangent here. Right? let's not worry about.
We can have that discussion at the end of the season, but
Bro, I've got to be honest. I see the team line years of the same thing.
Can make the difference on the pitch. So even if they play defense,
Let me ask my question very quickly.
If Odegaard doesn't get injured last week and Salah,
That's
two completely different
what do you mean I'm on it?
as much as it
One
hurts.
second, that's two completely different conversations. 1 second.
What am I on, bro? Tell me what I'm on.
No, hang on.
You guys love to crash out over nonsense.
on it now.
Right? This is nonsense. This is nonsense. To sit here in the league, we do not win or lose the league away at Anfield.
We
The
got
situation is
Lee, get him.
in the whole time.
Hey, Lee game, you know. That's coming from Hugo, you know. That's coming from Hugo. Right, I'm gonna get into a little bit of this actually, because obviously there's a too bit of argument, and I do vaguely remember some of it. So let's get into it.
Playing
That is
defensive
bullshit.
when we
That
had
is
the
I'm not
bullshit.
having it. I'm not having it.
At one
The
point.
last
You know how many
time-
times Pep
that
Guardiola's won at Anfield since he's
Once.
been in the Premier League?
Once. How about
I'm
that?
sorry,
How
this
many
is
times did they?
So what's happening now is Christian and Igal are trying to defend the fact that just because we lost at Anfield, it doesn't mean it's game over. And it's like they're kind of missing the point here. You know what I mean? You go back to the teams that have won the league, yeah. They've always beaten the team that were champions at least once. I mean, last season, Liverpool beat Man City. Did they beat them twice or something? Or did they draw one of the games? You know what I mean? And Man City were the current champions last season. Then Liverpool ended up winning it. They didn't lose to us either. You see what I'm saying? You look back in the days when Fergie was the man to beat. You had to go Old Trafford and you had to win. You know what I mean? Look at the season Man City won their first Premier League title. Yeah, smoked Man United at Old Trafford, and then when it came to that reverse fixture at the Etihad, Man City knew I have to win this game. I just have to win the game. I have to beat them, and they did. We don't possess that because of the manager that we've got. We don't possess that kind of mentality. It wasn't like, oh, we beat City twice and we still didn't win the league. We beat Liverpool twice and didn't win the league. type of thing. We've gone to Anfield already and lost.
They were
One
going
one.
through a transition. I'm sorry, they were there for the
all
taking.
competitions. You're chatting shit, and you know why you're chatting shit? Is because if you go out and win away at your title rival, it doesn't happen that often. City,
Get him, Lee. Lee, get him.
In the whole time Pep has been here, has won one time away at Anfield. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. How many times has he lost the league to Liverpool? Egal. He's only lost the league once to Liverpool. Because we ain't counting last season, fam. We ain't counting that last season. He finished third. He was way off to begin with. Yeah, we lost we lost. If you want to put it in the case of Liverpool have took the title off Man City last season. Yeah, but let's face it. By Christmas time, Man City it was looking obsolete for them. It was supposed to be us. Go look at all the times Pep won the league. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't win at Anfield. He didn't really have a good record there. He took care of everything else. What was our problem, especially last season? Not taking care of everything else as well. Losing to your Fulhams, or dropping points against Fulhams, Bournemouth, Newcastle, all them teams. Brightons, West Hams. You know what I mean? But at least at home, Man City knew how to take care of Liverpool. All them times, Man City and Liverpool, all the time Man City were winning league titles.
All Premier League competitions. In all competitions, Klopp, the whole time he's been here, has only beaten City twice at their ground. And you're sitting here talking.
Yeah, and how many league titles did Klopp win? He won one with Liverpool. You know what I mean? He weren't going to the Etihad and winning that often. And ultimately it led like that season. I think when John Stones cleared it off the line, that game was a draw. You know what I mean? Like Igal's not even bringing out examples of when a team loses at the title rivals ground but still wins the league. He's not really. I mean, you know what I mean? He's not bringing that case. He's talking about Pep, who, yeah, he don't have a good record at Anfield, but he still won the league. Yeah, that's true. But we're talking about Pep here, who took care of everything else. Alongside, at home, he doesn't lose to him either. Then he brings up Klopp. Klopp who won one league title with Liverpool. Only won at the Etihad, twice or something. Maybe if he'd have won them more often, he might have won more league titles, for all we know.
Yeah, shit last year. This is not the same.
We did not win the league. We do not win or lose the league away at Anfield. The situation is, you guys can lose belief. You guys can, one second, you guys can lose belief on whatever you want. You can be dissatisfied with whatever you want. But when we're sitting here, let's not lie. Over the last 25 years, the team that went away to their title rival and won, it's only been 2 times. It's happened.
You know what? Let's cue the music.
In the last 25 years, where a team has gone away to a champion, away and won. And we're sitting here saying, oh, Arsenal didn't play well enough. I hear that. We're sitting here saying Arteta didn't play brave enough. I hear that.
But
when you sit here and start excusing nonsense, I'm not going to have it.
What about Kirkes and Kanate? Weren't they there for the taking? Watch the last 3 games. They've been shit. We didn't attack them, bro. We didn't get Yorkcrest in the game. So they were there for the taking. Their confidence isn't the highest. They lost.
You know something?
They lost
just because they were vulnerable and we didn't capitalize doesn't mean that everything in this game was an example of why we're not good. I think,
fam, you were there for the taking. We're supposed to be the ones out here next of kin, next up to win the league. This manager suicided that. Imagine what he's going to do. Do you think this is going to be the only time Arteta is going to do something like this? Do we think that this match at Anfield That's the only time that the Arteta is going to do something stupid like that. I told y'all about April. April's his favorite month. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's going to do this again. He'll go to the Etihad and he'll be prime, just like he was at Anfield. He'll do the same thing. When April comes round, if he's still here, he'll do it again. Yeah? Try not to get distracted with our bunnies on the screen, you get me? But, you know, just 1-4-1 and that, because that's what European champions do. Arsenal men's take note.
The game, we come out of this game, and there's not as many. We come out of this game, and I don't think you can't come to too many grand conclusions of the whole entire season off the back of this one performance.
I think there's a pattern, and as much as it pains me to,
you know what the pattern is? 22 games up until this point where we have not lost.
We lost the last season because of the draws. Christian will agree with me on that, right?
We did not lose.
Igal, just remember, you, like many of the Arsenal fans, were the ones that would say, beating against Big Six, we have lost against Big Six for ages. Yeah, y'all were quick to flex that. Now, when it comes to, we've finally lost to a Big Six side now there's excuses. Now, fam, this manager chose to suicide this game. Because he chose to get cute. Because he wanted to try and win the way he did at Old Trafford. He wanted to try and replicate that. Frustrate the team, you know, be ultra defensive. And then, you know, let's hope for the best. Stink out a 1-0 win by getting proper defensive. What an absolute prick this manager is. Yeah? And it pisses me off to even be talking about him. I'm gonna lie. What the fuck, y'all? God! Anyways, let's get back into it.
Last year, because of the draws alone, there was injuries, there was other things also. This season, we have the squad depth where we can weather the storm. We went to Anfield. I'm sorry, go ahead.
See the patterns. Lee, finish him off, gone.
Well, let me just say one thing.
You mentioned Lee's name about 10 times, bro. I don't understand what you guys his name.
No, because I enjoy it. I'll be honest with you.
Right, my StreamYard's doing that stupid thing where it's not letting me scroll down, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, we're back. I don't know why StreamYard does that, but yeah. Anyways, let's cue the music back.
Enjoy it. I watched this off, man. I'm a fan of the show, and I find Lee and Igal. I'm a fan of Lee. Like, I used to hate him, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to hate the guy. I used to think he's a prick, whatever. I called him out a few times.
Join the queue.
But now
I've said it in half an hour, by the way.
Now I've kind of hated, like, but do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Him and Expressions. Like, this guy isn't on 500 fucking subs, bro. Like, you know, some people to do a fucking stream for 8, 9, 10 hours and still be talking, bro. That is a special talent. Do you know what I mean? And he's got charisma. As much as like Joe, like, but do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Him and Expressions. Like, this guy isn't on 500 fucking subs, bro. Like, you know, some people to do a fucking stream for 8, 9, 10 hours and still be talking, bro. That is a special talent. Do you know what I mean? And he's got charisma. As much as like jokes aside and arguments aside, Lee, I think that you are a fucking amazing fucking YouTuber, bro. And I give you your props to that.
I don't
know why. I don't know why they turned into a Krispy Kreme donut shop. Like,
what the hell am I?
Chill out, bro. Listen, let's get back to the main point.
Big up that.
So, some people might call it a zest fest. You know, you might call it what you want.
Oh, that's classy. I can't, but this is going to.
Hey, you ain't going too goddamn far now.
But we'll see how long that lasts because, yeah, like I said, let this manager get us back into a bit of title race. Let's just say Liverpool lose their next game, which I think is Burnley, and we beat Forest, which I think we will. Yeah. And Chelsea lose or something like that. And we're right back in the mix like that, even though it's only 3 games in. Anyway, we'll see how long this lasts. Yeah, the King Arteta dude, Hugo. Yeah, we'll see how long he's on towards the. I don't think Arteta's the guy because I'm convinced if this manager gets us back onto speed, yeah, he's going to be straight back saying, "Oh no, mate, Arteta's the guy, mate." You know what I mean? I'm not getting fooled by this. I ain't getting fooled by this. You have to give me, you have to give me more than that. You have to give me more than that because, like I said, although it's only 3 games in, for all we know, yeah, we might be top of the league from next month onwards. Let's just say we're 4 points clear from October through to February. You think this Hugo guy is going to be still saying that? You know what I mean? Imagine that, 4 points clear. A comfortable 4 points. Meaning, if we drop points in the game so that the team's below us, and it stayed around about 4 points. All the way through to February. We'll reach February, and we're still 4 points clear, top of the league. You think Hugo's going to be talking like this now? That's why I ain't getting fooled by it. We'll see. If that scenario plays out, and we're still top of the league going into next year, and he's still, I don't believe Arteta's a guy, you know, like me and others think, we'll see. I mean, I ain't getting fooled by this right now. Nope. Hell no. You know what I mean? Not getting fooled by it. Anyways, that's all I want to touch on anyway. I didn't want to make this stream too long. Well, I say stream, it's pre-recorded, so it's not live, but this will be scheduled. So you'll be able to put your live comments in here and everything like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I mean, it's King Arteta, from King Arteta to King Lee Gunner. You know what I mean? Now he's Lee Gunner's biggest fan. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Like the stream, share the stream, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the description, all the links below. And yeah, I'll see you guys. In fact, I'm going to stream. I might stream. I don't know if I'll do a post-match reaction to the Arsenal women's. I might do one, but I might pre-record it because I know my subscribers are not. I know you guys are not really that bothered about the women's game like that. So I think content on the women's, I'll leave that for the pre-recorded so that, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.